Hi, welcome back to the course. In this video, we will discuss how to write the native SQL query inside the data JPA. Let's begin. We have been working with the employee management application. So we have the employee controller, employee repository, and the employee entity. So inside the employee entity, we have the ID, name, and location. And inside the employee controller, we have already written the post mapping, which is going to store the employee records to the database. And inside this employee repository, we are going to create a new method and we are going to use the native SQL query to retrieve the list of employees. So there are a couple of ways to use the native SQL query inside the data JPA. We're going to discuss one by one. So the first way is by using the @query annotation. So inside the employee repository, we're going to create a new method. This is going to return the list of employees. And the method name, you can give any name. I will call this get employees. And we are going to annotate this method with the @query annotation. So first of all, let me import the list interface. Now let's use the @query annotation. This is going to take two options, the value and the native query. So the value, which is nothing but the SQL query, and the native query, which is nothing but the boolean value. So we're going to set this to true, which means we are going to write the native SQL query. So the value, it will take the raw SQL query. So in this case, it's select star from employees, the table name, which is TBL underscore employee. Let me go to the database. Okay, let's go to the employee, and you can see the table name is TBL underscore employee. So select star from TBL underscore employee. So now let's save this and let's go to the employee controller. We're going to create a new handler method, public. This is going to return list of employee, and this will be get employees. And we're going to return the list of employees. We're going to call the repository method, which is eRepository dot get employees. So let's import the list. Let's quickly annotate this with the @get mapping annotation. This will be /employees. Let's quickly import the get mapping annotation. Let's save all the files and let's go to the main class, or you can click on this run button. Let me expand the console. Alright, you can see the table has been created and the application is started. Let's switch to the Postman, and we have the /employees post mapping, which is going to create the employee records. So this will take the request body, which is name and location. The ID will be automatically created. So the name Chaitra, location India. When I click on this send, we should get the response. Okay, so let's change this to my name, Bhushan. I'm also from India. When I click on this send, we should get the response. Alright, so now let's go to the new tab, and this will be a get request. We're going to make use of the environment variable, which is URL /employees. When I click on this send, we should get the two records, the ID1 and the ID2, Chaitra and Bhushan. So this is how we can create the native SQL queries inside the JPA. So we're going to make use of the @query annotation, and then we're going to set the native query flag to true. Alright, in the next video, we're going to see one more way of writing the native SQL query inside the data JPA. I will see you in the next video.